What does true greatness look like? Is it found in wealth, power, or fame? Or could it be hidden in the ordinary life of a young man who climbed mountains, laughed with friends, and secretly gave everything he had to the poor? This is the story of Blessed Pier Giorgio Frassati, called by Pope John Paul II the man of the Beatitudes. Pier Giorgio Frassati was born on April 6, 1901, in Turin, Italy, into a wealthy and influential family. His father owned a major newspaper and later became Italy's ambassador to Germany. From the outside, Pier Giorgio's life seemed destined for comfort and privilege. But from a young age, he was different. Sensitive, joyful, and deeply compassionate, he developed a special love for the poor and suffering. At just 17, he joined the St. Vincent de Paul Society, dedicating himself to serving the marginalized of Turin. For Pier Giorgio, faith was not just prayer, it was action. He rose early for daily mass, spent hours in adoration, and carried a rosary in his pocket. Yet he was no gloomy saint. Friends recall his humor, his passion for sports, and especially his love for the mountains. To him, mountain climbing symbolized the Christian life, a struggle upward, step by step, toward heaven. He often invited friends on hikes, mixing laughter with prayer, reminding them that holiness could be joyful. Behind his cheerful personality was a life of hidden sacrifice. He gave away his bus money, his coat, even his shoes, walking home barefoot so the poor could have what they needed. He wrote in his notebook, "Jesus comes to me every morning in Holy Communion, and I return the visit in the poor." Pier Giorgio's family, though well off, did not always understand his devotion to the poor. Yet he remained steadfast, believing that love of Christ must be lived out in concrete acts of charity. In June 1925, at only 25 years old, Pier Giorgio contracted polio, likely from the sick he served in Turin slums. His suffering was intense, but he never complained. On his deathbed, he continued to think of others, asking that medicine be delivered to a poor man he had been helping. He died on July 4, 1925. At his funeral, his family expected only a small gathering. Instead, thousands of Turin's poor, those he had quietly served, flooded the streets to honor the young man who had loved them in secret. Decades later, Pier Giorgio's joyful witness continues to inspire young people across the world.